The thoughts and opinions expressed during this broadcast are for entertainment purposes only. They are not facts. Now enjoy the show.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal?
Episode 57 of the Not Impressed podcast.
The 57?
Yeah.
I thought it was, it is 57. You
57. Episode 57, Not Impressed podcast. It's your boy, For Peace Sake, Music.
King's World.
And we got Kane's World, a.k.a. the purge ass nigga right here.
A.K.A. Freak Show. What's going on, everybody? You feel me? I'm ready to chop some shit, drop some shit, rock some shit. What's the deal?
I didn't get the memo, though, clearly.
I fucked up. I didn't tell this nigga.
I didn't get the memo, though, clearly, dog, because
Do you know it's Halloween? You feel me?
it's funny, though, because honestly, every time we've done this shit, bro, throughout the whole year, anytime it's been like Easter, fucking any type of like some type of event or like calendar event,
Yeah, we miss it.
we miss it, never mention it.
We think about it the time after.
After.
That's why. Because we do the pod on Sunday, so it's like,
I know.
you feel me? We be forgetting.
But yeah, man, it was the Halloween weekend, man. What happened, man? What was going on out there?
Halloween weekend, shit. I went to my boy Big Rich's party. Hold on, let me take this off.
He's back. He's
I'm
back.
You feel me?
He was getting into robber mode, but
You feel me?
so he about to set it off.
You feel me?
He looking like Jada Pinkett over there.
This nigga. If I'm Jada Pinkett, this nigga is fucking Queen Latifah. Nigga.
Hey, I am Queen Latifah, man.
Yeah, but
Set
but
it
anyways,
off.
Fucking Friday, I went to my boy Big Rich. Shout out Big Rich, man. He been throwing a party at the American Legion for like the last 8 years.
Oh, it's like a tradition that they do over there.
Yeah, he be going crazy.
How
He
was
been
it?
throwing parties for
How
a long
was that?
time.
How was that?
It was cool. A lot of Theas.
Yeah.
A lot of Theas up there and shit, but they were lit. Some lit Theas.
It was like open bar type shit, or
It wasn't open bar. No, you.
It's like
you buy
BYOB?
drinks and shit. No. They have a bar there.
Oh, okay.
Usually, like the American Legions, the Moose Lodges, it's like that type of thing. But usually, like those spots, I think they're actually connected to like the VFW. So they usually have veterans that work there, and then like a portion of the funds. So a lot of those veterans be chilling. Like at that one specifically, those niggas be kicking it, nigga.
They turn up too.
Nigga, hell yeah, they kicking it, bro. They're like, what's good, nigga?
Yeah.
Smoke a blunt in the front type shit. Like, oh, what's good? How you guys
I
doing?
never been there. Where's this at?
This one is the one that's like in between San Fernando and Pacoima. It's like right in the middle.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, it was pretty lit. I mean, for a portion of, like at a time, there was probably like a good 100 or so. It's a small little spot.
Any costumes stuck out?
There was one where they had the mask where it has like a LED screen. And It was like a nun, and then it was a demon nun. That one was pretty tight.
Okay.
There was a lot of nuns, Scorpion.
See any Ice Spice out there?
No Ice Spice. Shout out my boy Big Rich. Nigga was with the baddest bitch in there. This nigga's out here
Who was
fucking
it?
my boy. I don't know. It was this girl he came with. Shit. But all I know is that nigga's like high 50s. And she was like 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Senior Rich.
Shout out Big Rich. Yeah,
Senior Rich.
No,
Not-
young Rich.
'cause
No,
I'm like-
no, he's on with nobody.
I was about to say, whoa.
He got a baby mama. He got
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
You feel me? Not that rich.
Okay.
He's Big Rich as well, but senior
Okay.
Big Rich. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
He went
Yeah,
out there.
for sure.
He was out there on his what's it called?
He's that nigga, bro. Since I was in school, he's a legend. He's known. He's known. Let's just
in
say
the
that.
streets. He's known in the
known in
streets.
the streets. Since I was in high school, he was known.
No, I'm saying he's like
Still popping.
the actor, man. The actor that doesn't date nobody that's like over
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo. He's on his Leonardo, huh?
Yeah, no, literally.
That's funny.
I don't know. She had a tab that just said 1990 something. I said, okay, Big Rich. I see you, motherfucker.
You're like, wait a second. That's the year I was born.
Yo, shit. I see you, Big Rich. This is my nigga, bro. I fuck with him.
All right.
Yeah. And then yesterday, costume party, Nadine's. That was pretty good.
Oh
Definitely see
yeah,
some costumes there.
I forgot.
Bro, fucking Amanda was Bowser, and then
Nadine was like Patrick.
That was
right?
hilarious.
Yeah.
Amanda had Bowser with the keyboard that was playing Peaches.
Oh, really?
Peaches.
Like what? Like carrying around a keyboard?
Yeah, it
or-
was a little keyboard, and then when you press, like, she pressed the key, and then she just started playing the Peaches
Oh wow.
tune.
I love you.
Yeah, that shit was fire. And then Isabel, I don't think you met Isabel, but Isabel and her boyfriend were Darla and Nemo. I don't know if you've seen that on my Instagram.
Darla and who?
Nemo.
Who's
This
Finding
nigga.
Nemo?
Yeah, nigga, Darla. You don't know who Darla is?
Dory?
Darla.
Who's Darla?
Why are you sleeping?
Is that on the show, on the movie?
Nigga, oh, everybody knows that part, nigga. Remember when he goes to the dentist office and he's like, I'm gonna give you to my niece Darla.
Oh,
And he's like,
yeah, the little girl,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's like, the last one died, and she has the
and she's
fish.
shaking
like,
that shit. Oh, okay.
So you didn't see it on my Instagram,
bro? No, it's been so long since I've seen that movie too. So hey, don't hold it against me.
Everybody knows that scene. Everybody hold that shit against this nigga.
Don't hold it against me, guys.
Damn, why's my shit not working?
Hey man, but if you were anything, you know, for Halloween, this Halloween pass, or if you're gonna be anything for Halloween, drop below what you're gonna be. I want to know.
Yeah, or what you were. You feel me?
Yeah, what you were, what you gonna be.
Let us know.
I didn't get the memo, man. I have all my masks at the crib right now, like outside, like
ready to go.
ready to go.
This nigga, I know I fucked up. I should have told him.
Oh man, we wind up Friday. I didn't really do anything. Just set up for the party for Maddie, and we had a little turnout yesterday.
Oh yeah, I seen that. These niggas were turning up.
It wasn't no like costume party. We should have definitely made it a costume
rare.
party.
It's rare when you see Peter actually like drinking and shit.
Yeah.
Super rare.
I don't know.
Super rare.
I don't drink that much, man. Honestly,
Like for sure.
This nigga try to make me out into be a got to go to AA and all that other shit.
He does though. This nigga, he just don't drink a lot.
I did take a Jaeger bomb.
This nigga came here today. He comes and drinks a Jaeger bomb right when he gets here. That's crazy.
But yeah, it was a cool turnout. Maddie turned 45.
Damn.
Nah, she's just playing.
God damn.
It was a good turnout, man. It was a good turnout.
Does Maddie have black?
I mean, maybe.
Her dad's black?
Well, I mean, like, she's Puerto Rican.
Oh, that's like black.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like there's something in there.
That whole debate is crazy. Like
if it's black or
black,
not.
yeah, they're black or not.
Well, the thing is because there is like white like Puerto Ricans, like,
no, for sure,
ancestry wise.
No, for sure. But the thing is, well, yeah, because they hail from like Spain and shit. But the thing is, black people on their way to America stopped off in the Dominican Republic, and they were dropping off people there. They were fucking.
Yeah.
So more than likely, after all that, for sure, like pretty much 90+% of them are.
When I went to Puerto Rico, like I didn't go to Puerto Rico. I went to like a cruise, but we had stopped in Puerto Rico, and the driver was a black dude, spoke full Spanish, everything, but he was like from like Africa, bro. Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, how'd you get here? Like what'd you do? And he's like, I just came in a ship, like snuck on a ship, like in a cargo ship, and this is where we landed, and we hopped off, and this is where I fucking got like this.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
And he went. And
he's driving a car, living a life.
Yeah, he'd been living there like since he was a teen. You know what I mean?
That's insane.
Like he just like wanted to escape, and they jumped on the ship, and boom, boom, boom.
That's crazy. But the big thing about it too is I feel like a lot of times Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, they don't want to admit that they're black. It's like they think that like they almost look down on it and shit. Like
very weird.
Me no black.
Very weird.
And I can say that because I'm fucking Dominican, I'm Puerto Rican, so I can say that. Don't try to comfort me in the comments, all right?
What was I gonna say about yesterday though? Fuck, I don't remember. But it was a good turnout regardless. Happy birthday, Maddie.
Happy birthday, Maddie. Happy 45th.
But we should definitely like have turned it into a Halloween party.
Should have took her to Red Tie.
I think she just wanted to do a little, you know. Oh, I did want to highlight the food yesterday too, though.
Ooh, fire.
Birria, homie. Honestly, like this is because we've had parties, you know what I mean, and usually it's just like pizza and like all this American trash, you know what I mean?
It's not American trash.
I'm okay, but you get what I'm saying, though. You know what I mean? Burgers and fries,
fries and pizza,
fucking hot dogs, fried chicken,
fried chicken and pizza.
You know what I mean? It's that. But yesterday we had a Mexican party, homie. That shit was fire, nigga. Birria, fucking beans with like pork and chorizo in it.
I'm not gonna lie, you can't go wrong with a fucking
that
Mexican food like that party. Like any day, you'd be like, "Fuck, I'm down to get some carne asada and some rice."
I highly advise if you're throwing a party, like go the pozole route, go the birria route. You know, quesadillas, whatever.
I'm gonna have to go out on a limb and say Mexican food is one of the best foods on the planet. Like,
I think so.
Flavor wise, like, it's funny. I was talking about the other day. I was like, if you think about it, it's all different foods that you can make with tortilla.
For
but
real.
it's all the same shit.
For real.
Whether you get taquitos, a burrito, flautas,
Yeah, for real.
a tostada.
Yeah, for real.
Those are all fucking like just
For real, for real.
A taco.
For real.
Even if you want a sopes, that's kind of like the same shit. They just make it thicker.
Yeah, but I mean, from what people tell me is that like the tacos and burritos and stuff like that. Well, tacos, yeah, but burritos mostly is like not something that
they do
in Mexico. Because I did go to Mexico one time. I went to it was TJ, and I asked for a burrito, and they're just like, "What
burrito? Come on, you niggas know what the fuck I'm talking about."
Like, come on, man. And then they brought me out this like big ass Mondo burrito.
That's crazy.
Because they're like, we only have the big tortillas. I'm like, perfect. Like they had the big ass one.
Perfect.
Like, come on, man.
So they just charge you $35 for a burrito and shit.
Come on. Have you ever had Tres Hermanos?
Tres Hermanos. That's the where's that at?
It's right here on Van Nuys.
I don't think I've been to this one, but I think I went to a different one.
Across the street from the
the one on the corner, right?
That's right across the street from the court.
But it's on the corner.
No, I don't think it's on the corner. It's like in the middle of the.
Okay, maybe I didn't have it.
It's in the middle of Victory and like Oxnard or something like that.
Okay,
anyway, bro, they got the like, you know, people be saying Chipotle got the burritos, the big ass burritos. Mm-hmm. Hell no, dog. Like this one right here is like, you eat half of that shit, you good, homie, and you have a whole nother half for you, bro.
Bro, last time I went to Chipotle, that nigga pissed me off. That nigga was mad when he was working there. I hate when niggas do that shit. Like, why are you mad at me because you work here, nigga? Like,
when you ask him, like, let me get some more?
No, yeah.
This nigga was like, let me get some more.
Nigga,
they hold that shit hostage.
I had to get, that was the first time I've been in Chipotle, and they easily closed the burrito and shit. He didn't even know how to close the burrito.
Oh.
He didn't even know how to close the burrito. Like, that was the thing. He was helping the person in front of me. He literally couldn't close the burrito. He was like trying to close it without folding the bottoms first.
Yeah.
Like it was on some weird shit. Like he was folding it instead of rolling it. Like,
yeah.
And I'm just watching this nigga struggle.
Like,
and then
hey, but sometimes they be
no, it was big, but it wasn't that big. It was his form was just fucked. Like you're not gonna
no roll burrito rolling skills.
Yeah, like the nigga's never gonna roll a burrito like that. Like he lost like 20% of what was in there trying to roll it. Like, and he tried like 5 times just tucking it exactly the same way, and it was never gonna work. And I'm just watching this nigga like, fuck.
You're like, damn.
I feel bad for this nigga.
But you're like, this nigga about to fuck my shit up.
Yeah. So then I'm hoping that the girl in front of him finishes first.
Yeah.
And she could help me because they're like rotating. And fucking this nigga ends up asking her to close his. So then he helps me. And he's like, oh, what do you want and shit? And I was like, let me just get a bowl or whatever. My shit was so small that I asked for double chicken, and it still didn't look like the amount that I usually get.
They be giving you like the corner of the spoon and shit. That shit is like, bro, Chipotle and Panda. Those are 2 places where they hold the food hostage like if they came out their pocket. You know what I mean? Like you guys need to take some notes from OK Chinese. Okay?
Nah.
At least on the portions.
Fat Boy cheat code. Next time you go to Panda or something, you ask for beef and broccoli. Tell them you want more beef than broccoli.
Because they definitely gonna give you 2 pieces of beef,
2 pieces of beef,
and 10 pieces of 10 pieces of broccoli.
No, dead ass, bro. I'll be like, can I get more beef than broccoli if you can and shit?
No, you know,
they'll just try to.
You know what's the Chipotle hack to get 2 items for one? You get the bowl with a side tortilla, and then you take half that bowl and throw it in the tortilla, and that shit makes a huge ass burrito, nigga.
That's crazy.
There you got 2 meals for one.
Yeah, check that
Fat
out.
boy, fat boy,
and also it's
and it's a cost of
money. Yeah, exactly.
You know, gas price is too expensive. You need that extra Chipotle money.
You know, feel me? We've all had hard times. You feel me? You having hard times with your girl. It's just you and her. All you need is got is $10. Go get that bowl.
Yep.
And the side tortilla.
Boom.
Go ahead, baby.
Eating.
Go ahead, baby. You get the burrito. I'll take the rest of the bowl, baby. I got you. Shit. Real struggle shit.
Well, it's funny how like one little item can change like your craving essentially, right? You're like, the bowl is just everything by itself. That burrito, it's just different. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about my luck this week.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, if you guys don't see over here.
You guys don't see what's going on here.
He's over about to turn into the mummy and
this
shit.
This was a real crazy week. You feel me? It was a real crazy week. I feel like God's really just been testing me heavy.
Before you go on a little bit, I'm gonna say that I think that like that's what when times are tough like that, you gotta realize that.
Well, calm down, nigga. Damn.
You know, you gotta realize that next it's like it's setting you up for that. You know, when you're at a low, there's that high coming. You feel me? That's what we gotta do. But I get it. It's annoying to go through. But continue on. As he drinks, he's like, "Let me take a little sip of the tea real quick."
Let's talk about this shit right here, man. We're gonna be serious. To be honest, the last couple months been crazy. The last couple months been crazy. You feel me? From leaky roofs to accidents to, but we ain't even gonna go to all those ones.
Yeah.
We just gonna keep it to this week was crazy. So what happened first though? There was the computer crash.
The computer crash was after.
Yeah, there was something before that.
Damn. I know you had that, and then you had something else.
What was the other thing? Because that's what started it all off.
Damn, and it's important.
This is important to the story.
To the story.
See, my shit is so fucked. I can't even remember now.
Because it was like a chain of events that happened that just like it led up to the finger.
To the finger.
Yeah.
Fuck. What was it? It was for sure the computer crash.
Damn, I forget. We just talked about it too.
We literally just talked about it. But I would come back to me.
Don't smoke.
So Tuesday,
like, don't smoke.
So Tuesday, I go over to Peter's house, right? And we're about to make a song. It's been a while. I download a track.
And I did not want to participate.
He didn't want to participate.
And he said,
I was sorry.
He said, what's it?
You ain't applying yourself, Smokey. This nigga was on his phone and I was looking for beats. I'm like, damn, I need some backup here. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we're looking for beats. I finally found one. Download the shit. We make a hook.
Yeah.
We make a hook together. He's about to go on there, sing the hook. Mm-hmm. As he goes to load up Pro Tools, the shit is just lagging.
Yep.
Lagging. So
it won't open. It just says like something like's missing.
Yeah,
like
system is missing. So he resets the computer. When he goes to reset the computer, boom. Blue screen of death. The shit just won't turn on.
And it just keep yeah.
And this might sound normal to people, you know what I mean? One, it's this man's laptop, which is already important enough, you know?
Yeah.
He does a lot of work on there.
Hell yeah.
But on top of that, the time sensitive shit is there's like 6-7 months of our music on there not backed up.
Yeah. That's the fucked up part about it right now.
6-7 months. And
the whole year. The whole
year, pretty much.
Yeah, the whole year's on there because I got it in the beginning of the year.
So it's like, we did back up some on there.
And Danny, if you hear this, you gonna tell me, back your shit up 3 times. I only backed it up once, but there's new files on there that I never got to back up.
Yeah.
So let's get that in
tough. There. So yeah, with it being a lot of that music on there, as of right now, it was given the options like, hey, if you download your Windows 10, you will be able to keep your files and shit. But a lot of that shit can be real tricky because it's like, I mean, I've had times where something like that happens. You go to upload it, and when you download the Windows 10, it says, hey, a lot of your files were corrupted, so we're just going to erase everything. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That happens very often.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll load up and like maybe a couple files are corrupted. That'll be cool. I mean, if 1 or 2 songs is corrupted, it is what it is. But
the whole discography,
a whole wipe is heartbreaking, and a lot of people don't understand because it's not easy to fucking just like redo that shit. Like, oh, just throw on another beat. Let's do it again. Like,
no, that shit takes time, bro. Like if
energy
you never
ain't the same.
Yeah, if you never done music, you wouldn't really know. To be honest with you,
the energy ain't the same. Fucking
cadence, energy, like, finding the beats,
the beats. Like we don't even have those beats.
Finding the beats. That's
finding the beats. Some of the songs I make, most of them in my notes, I have the beat right there too. But like, there's a lot that we did that we just found the beat right there on the computer right then and there. Mm-hmm. That shit gonna be gone. So
that happened.
Heartbreaking. Fuck. I wish I could remember the other thing.
The first thing is very important to the story.
Very important.
Damn, why is it so important but we can't remember it? Maybe it's not important. That's what God's telling us right now.
Thank you, God.
But anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll get back to that eventually.
So then the next day, I go to work. And what so happens, I smash my finger. The 150-pound plate.
This nigga could have had a decapitation on that finger right there.
Shit amputated for sure.
Decapitation. Not that.
No, but yeah, man, smashed my shit. As you can see, I ended up having to get 3 stitches. Not from a cut, but my shit just got smashed so much that the fat was just
it exploded out of
it
your.
was just shooting out of my hand.
Think of a orange just getting smashed.
Right. Think of a Ziploc full of like fucking ground beef, and you smash it, and then a little bit of the ground beef is just sticking out, and not.
That was pretty nasty when I seen it.
It was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy, man.
Yeah. So
I wish we knew the first thing. There's another thing, but I can't remember right now.
I cannot remember right now.
But yeah, tough, man. It was a tough one, tough week, but we're going back harder, man. We're going to just keep going crazier and crazier.
And then we have this challenge going on too, like the whole workout challenge. So
did we talk about that on here?
We talked about it a little bit. Yeah. We haven't gotten into detail, but we talked about being on a challenge. The challenge basically is working out 5 days a week. It don't got to be. You would want it to be consecutive, but if you miss a day, then so be. You got to hit one on the weekend. But 5 days a week. Clearly, this nigga cannot really push and pump iron.
No,
and,
I can't.
You know?
Which like, I want to so bad.
Which, I'm going to be honest with you. When you're in the gym and you're not getting... For me, if I'm not getting like the upper body pump, bro, like I'm like, did I even work out?
No, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So for you not to be able to do it every day for at least a week now or something, like, all you're going to be doing is... This nigga just be working on lower body all.
I'm gonna go in there this week though. I'm gonna do some legs. I didn't want to do it instantly just because I was scared of like any type of pressure or like blood flow, or because it still was very fresh and technically still open, just with stitches holding it together. But now, as it's closing up, I think I could at least do legs, and I'm gonna try to focus on core. Do like my little P90X core shit.
Which that one is, if you have never done the P90X training for the core,
fire.
There's honestly stuff in there that I can't even do yet.
No, then that's fire.
Like
You're doing the 15-minute one, right?
There's like a 20-minute or something like that. It's a guy. There's like this one guy. He like has the whole breakdown and shit.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Right? Yeah, he's doing it with
guy
you.
With no shirt on?
Yeah,
that's the same one I watched.
So, if you've never done the P90X training in general, it's crazy. But that core workout, there's a lot of stuff in there that I can't even hit, bro. It trips me out. I'm like, my body's not even there yet, you know, to be able to hit it.
And he says it while you watch it, though. He's like, honestly, don't worry about not being able to do it the first time. The first couple times, you're not going to be able to. See, me, I could do them, but I had to. There's a couple still even now where I had to pause it and like stretch out my back and then do it like at my own pace.
Yeah.
And then press play and like keep it going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great workout though.
But you could take breaks, like a little longer break. You know what I mean? Just try to keep them short and then keep going. As long as you do them all.
I want to say this, okay? So, you know, New Year's is coming around the corner, right? Everybody's gonna have their New Year's resolutions, which is great. I think everybody should have goals and everything. But what I'm gonna say is that start that shit now. Yep. So if you want to go to the gym and you want that's your goal, start it now. If you want to start picking up a new hobby, start it now. Like, don't wait for the new year. Start it now. You're going to be ahead of the curve and you're going to just get motion going already. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of times, like, we say, oh, the New Year's resolution, and then we like something that happens in our brain, food, like chemically, dog, like we get a dopamine hit where it almost tricks our mind to think that we already did it.
Completed it by talking.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. So just fucking whatever it is, man. I live by this shit now, and I got the quote from The Rock. I want to say it's, you know, day one or one day. Which one are you gonna choose?
For sure. You
know what I mean? So let's go to day one.
Let's get to it.
What we got for the news, man?
For the news right now, I mean, first of all, we got to start R.I.P. Matthew Perry.
Oh man,
R.I.P. Matthew Perry, man.
R.I.P. Matthew Perry,
shit
dude.
Crazy, man. Chandler. We were talking about our favorite fucking Matthew Perry movie, which was Fools Rush In.
Which a lot of people know about that one.
If you haven't seen that, go check that out. Fools Rush In with Selma Hayek. Great movie. That used to be one of my favorite movies as a teen. That's why he had just brought that up, and I was like, low key, that's really that's one of the movies. Like, there's not too many movies I'll watch over and over. I remember at that time I was down to like every a month or so, every couple months. Like, let's just throw it on again. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a really good one.
She gets some of the hot dogs from Chicago where he's from and shit.
Yeah, it's a really good one. Fire. It's a really good one. And I like I said, like I'm not that much of a fan of Friends. Like I watched it, and we all watch Friends, right? But like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I was such a fan of the show, but definitely a super fan of that movie, and then just him in general. Like I just fucked with his vibe. You feel me? Sure. Like so, R.I.P. It's a crazy circumstance, according to reports. Now he drowned in his jacuzzi.
Yeah. And you were telling me a lot of shit.
But I'm about to break it down. If you guys haven't seen it, like it's a little weird because if you look at his last several posts, they're very cryptic and like I don't know. He's definitely struggled with substance abuse and things like that in the past. So it was kind of like a little erratic, like some of the stuff he was putting on there.
Yeah, his last like 5 posts were pretty.
And then his last post in general was him in that jacuzzi that he is found in. That's just weird.
Something like, "Oh yeah, the water feels warm to you."
Yeah,
swirling water feels good to you.
Yeah,
and like the last like 5-6 posts were like he was calling himself Batman and saying, "Don't worry, I got the city. Batman's out tonight."
So this one, the 2 posts that stick out is this one right here. It says, "Batman plays pickleball." He was said to have been playing pickleball, which I don't know what the hell that is. You know what that is?
I think is that the one like handball when people play.
Is it like
smacking on the wall?
Yeah, but like with the tennis racket or something. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it was said that he was playing pickleball the day of him being found dead. So he posted this on October. He just passed away. What, yesterday?
Yeah.
October 21st. He posted Batman plays pickleball. Right.
A week before,
you know what I mean? That was, and that's weird because that's what he was playing on the day of.
Yeah.
And then the last one is the jacuzzi. It's just eerie as fuck.
Yeah.
And it says, "Oh, so warm water swirling around makes you feel good. I'm Batman." Weird, crazy. I don't know what it means. I do think it's weird that celebrities are like they die from drowning and shit.
Got a little belly jelly, remember?
You guys are welcome.
You're welcome.
Little belly jelly. Fuck you, nigga.
Well, I was trying to say it in a nice way, bro.
Little belly jelly.
What do you want me to say?
He's all looking and shit like I see it. It's funny because for a minute I did see you side-eyed it. Like
I didn't know. I was trying to figure out if it was on the camera or not. I was like, should I say it or not? Like it was not showing.
It's funny because I wore this shirt and I was like, this shirt doesn't fit that well, you know? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that at some point my shit was going to go up.
Little belly jelly.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Just rolled up.
It's my skin. You feel me? I'm going to be in it.
It's all
we
good.
Working on it.
It's all good for sure. Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
What? You rather me not tell you? You would? You just want me to leave it out the whole time? Nah, that'd be crazy. If I just let you leave it out for like an hour straight, just like
talking.
This nigga's trying to have a serious fucking talk and shit.
Come on, like fucking just out Bundy right here.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man. R.I.P. Matt.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy, man.
R.I.P. Matt Perry.
Crazy story. And of course, TikTok trips me out. It always trips me out because sometimes you don't even be fucking saying anything, searching anything, and then you'll see things that you thought of type shit. Mm-hmm. That has it ever happened to you at all?
Yeah, for sure. Crazy.
Like you just kind of like thought of something, didn't even speak about it, and then boom, it's popping up. Of course, in this way, like I was searching up Matt, so of course the cookies are there. But they showed one scene where Matthew Perry and the dude that played Joey, they had an episode like where they sat on these lazy boys for the whole entire episode. Like that was the whole episode. Like they just sat on the lazy boys, and so they had a reunion and they were on the set, and Matthew and Joey were just sitting on those chairs and they're just talking and shit, and then all the other castmates are in the other room and they're like, where are they at? And they're like, oh, they're on the chairs. So it was just kind of funny, like, you know what I mean? Like
the same chairs and shit.
They're on the same chairs and shit, and they were talking about how when they were doing that episode they didn't really too much care for it and stuff, but it ended up being one of those like monumental episodes for the you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
For them too.
All right, well, on top of that, let's not forget, you feel me? We keep doing this shit. It's episode 57 now. Make sure you guys are liking this video right now if you're here. Comment on the video right now. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Go to our Instagram. Go to our TikTok. We posting on there like 2-3 times a week at least.
Yep.
You feel me? We really working on this shit, doing this shit. Oh yeah, we really working on this shit, doing this shit. You know what
I
I'm
gotta keep that in there. Your fridge. That was the major one.
So the major one, now that we know, number one, shout out Ashley. Number one, the fucking fridge. So that's what started it all.
And the thing is, let me preference this to say that this man doesn't really grocery shop.
Yep.
Like, he got it pretty locked in where he don't got to do that. You know what I mean? So he decides to grocery shop. He's like all hyped up. I'm about to meal prep my shit. And he's been talking about meal prep and this,
chicken,
that.
sweet potatoes, salmon, some steak cutlets, fucking
Man.
beef wagyu.
And then he tells me, bro, my refrigerator's out.
That's crazy. I didn't remember that. That's how much I don't use my fridge that I just. But that's.
I was like, that was the first one. That was the first thing. That was the first thing. And then the second thing was the laptop. And then it was the finger.
I was going to be late to work on Monday.
Yep.
So I ended up calling out.
Yep.
Then I get home, my fridge ain't working.
Yep.
So then I go to this nigga's house.
And the laptop ain't working.
And then the laptop crashes.
Yeah.
Then I go to work the next day.
And smash his finger.
And smash my finger.
Yep.
Then another one that I didn't even bring up. That Thursday, so I'm not going to lie, I fucked up. I passed my insurance date like 3 days.
Yeah.
These niggas decide they say they're going to double charge me. If I want to get it reinstated, I got to get double charged. So they made me pay the month that just finished, and I paid for next month.
Maybe you're right. I should have fucking said my arm was broken, my leg was broken. Fuck these insurance companies, man. Like, they're too much, bro.
I had to play double my shit at once, which is like, it is what it is. And this is where it comes back to, then you got to be like, but I'm still lucky. Like, I'm lucky to be in the position where I can afford to pay that, because there's been times in my life where I'm like, damn, I don't even got that. Like, what am I going to fucking, that shit ain't gonna get paid.
For sure. What happened on my shit then? I feel like I've definitely had those moments where, like, I got charged for some shit. Oh, no. These motherfuckers actually try to scam me, bro.
Who tried to scam me?
And we were just talking about scamming and stuff. I don't know, but remember when I was trying to figure out the blue screen of death?
Yeah.
And I was on YouTube putting in all these different codes on the command.
That's what I told you, not to fuck with that shit.
Okay. That's why I was like, wait a second, did something happen there?
And then the niggas that were telling you what to do were like fucking
they were
niggas
Indians
from Africa and India.
They were Indians. They were from India, fool. They were.
That's why when you're listening to that shit, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
But I just figured that they would know. You know what I mean? Like, they're super smart. You know what I mean? And like, I'm like, and then I'm like looking at the comments and seeing if anybody, you know, said any crazy shit about it fucking them up or anything. And I didn't see nothing. So I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable with this. So I'm over here like turning into Geek Squad and shit. I'm putting commands and shit, window commands and all that stuff. And none of what they were telling me worked.
It was working.
None of it.
Who knows what that shit is doing? They probably downloaded all type of shit in your shit.
None of it was working. So then I wound up getting a text message. I wound up getting an email saying your Bitcoin purchase has basically went through
for like 10K or some shit.
It was they charged me supposedly $600.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
still a lot.
So then it says if basically there's a problem with this transaction, you know, give us a call. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, At first I'm like kind of like, oh shit, because I'm like, nah, this ain't the moment where I need a $600 transaction. You know what I mean? Like,
shit.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh hell no, like. So I go to my Coinbase, look at that shit, see if there's any transactions, because that's only where I'm buying Bitcoin at right now. Coinbase, I'm like, let me see if there's any transactions went through. Nothing. Let me check my bank. Nothing. Let me check my PayPal, because supposedly it's from PayPal. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking, I'm like, oh fuck, like, let me check. So I check, boom, nothing. Then I start going back to the email, and I'm pretty seasoned, man, when it comes to this online shit, computer stuff. Like, I've been around. Every day since I was like 15, nigga, been in front of a computer. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm looking. I'm like, and I've bought stuff through PayPal before. You know what I mean? I've done those things, and I know how like
it looks.
I know how it looks. You know, like it's gonna come through a PayPal email, right? Well, it's gonna come with official like. Just more official shit. Not no download this document and see this invoice.
Yeah.
I'll see the invoice right there. You know what I mean? So I'm looking, I'm like, wait a second. Kind of smart. They try to use the same color scheme, but it said PayPal and it was a different logo from what it is. And I'm like, and it was just a spell out PayPal.
These niggas couldn't even go do the effort and
put the actual logo.
Like, goddamn.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, nah.
These niggas just put font, PayPal.
So basically what I think it was you call them up and then that's when you give your information and that's where you take your shit, you know?
For sure. Oh, you need a refund? Let me get your information. Let me refund that shit.
And then I got another email that told me that I could stake some crypto, that I have like a gift that they like, it's called Aave or some shit like that. Aave or some shit. I get an email from that and I'm like,
oh, we got you $500 in crypto.
Yeah, like a gift of that I could stake some crypto with this company.
Right.
And I'm all like, nah, you guys are bullshitting.
It's crazy too.
But it happened after that. So I'm like,
it's crazy too, because it might be random, but at the same time, like, it's very specific to things you actually do. Like, because they go after old people and shit like that. They're not going to go after some elderly people with some crypto shit.
Exactly.
What the fuck are they going to buy?
That's why I was like, because I do buy Bitcoin. And I'm like,
you do use PayPal.
I do use PayPal. Wait.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know?
You should change all your email passwords and shit.
Low key.
Do a fresh change.
Low key. Because, because I don't know what I was doing there. Like with the commands and stuff. You know, I don't know what I was doing.
I was telling you too. I was like, because I was telling you to do something else, and I was like, I'm pretty sure this is less crazy than what the fuck you're doing right now. Because you fucking think you're in the Matrix hacking and shit. This nigga's writing prompts and shit.
Fix
command
member prompts. Boot wreck,
like crazy shit.
I started memorizing that shit too. I was just over here like,
this nigga was
I was like, that coding stuff is pretty cool
in the Matrix for sure. So let me paint you a picture.
Go for it, man.
So you're at lunch with your girl, right? Nice little Mexican spot. You guys are having good food, good music, drinking a bit, get some good stuff, right? You feel you feel me? Going, it's a good vibe. 3 girls walk in. Bad. Thick.
Bad.
They walk past. You look at their ass.
Would I look at their ass?
You looking?
Well, God gave me eyes. So
God gave me eyes to see.
Come on, man. I mean, you recognize beauty, bro, no matter what. You feel me? Like,
you feel me?
I think that it takes a secure woman to accept that.
Right.
Like, I think it does take a secure woman and a secure man.
And she looking too.
Yeah. I mean, because it goes both ways. You know what I mean? Like, there is a lot of good-looking people in the world, bro. Like,
she probably gonna look at the ass too.
And they do.
She for sure gonna look at us. And sometimes I feel like you almost just trying to like, feel like you see certain people. This might be crazy, but you see certain people, and it's like you almost just want to like match the ass to the face. Like I gotta. So I seen the face, I seen the upper body, and now I gotta kind of like match the
the assets.
You feel me? Like, is this little booty, big booty, cute booty?
Yeah, but I don't.
Wide booty.
I think if you like get like crazy, or like if you like hound dogging and just fucking
licking
straight,
your lips and shit,
or make a comment, you know what I mean? That's where you're like kind of like stepping over a boundary and stuff. You know what I mean? Being a little disrespectful at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think if you're a secure woman, a secure man, you're gonna be like, you're gonna recognize somebody else's attractiveness too, and not be threatened by it.
I always like the type of female you could be like, that's a nice ass. Like she could say it too. Like, hey, that shit low key thumping.
And the thing is too is like you, because you say art, right? Like women and their bodies being art and shit.
Absolutely, I stand by that. Don't forget, I've been saying that since it's like
artistic booty.
Episode 3. You feel me? I think women are the goddesses of this earth. You feel me? They fucking walk in art. You feel me? Walk in just beauty for sure.
And some women would say that about men too. You know,
right? We are as well. You feel
Yeah,
me?
you know what I mean? Like, if you're put together, you're put together, and there's nothing wrong with recognizing it.
You go to the Getty, right? And you see the art. What is the art of? It's statues. Of
true.
what?
True.
Men's bodies, women's bodies.
Uh-huh.
You are art. In a way. You're walking art, walking around. You feel me?
I just want to say, Picasso's art is trash.
This nigga's crazy.
It is. I seen a clip of Picasso drawing a face.
That was one random ass.
I don't give
a clip. I didn't see the clip.
There's a clip of Picasso drawing a face. And
Let me see it.
I could do better than that.
Could you though?
I could do better than that, dog. But yeah, let me paint you a picture, bro.
Talk to me.
So, what would you do, bro? You come one day and your building is just demolished.
Damn.
And you're on vacation.
What the fuck?
He's like, don't wish that upon me.
got enough
Did
on
you
my
just
plate.
hear about this? So, how would you feel? I don't know where I'm going. I'm going somewhere, going to the city, going somewhere. Somebody gonna
put me in something.
yeah, somebody.
God damn. I don't know, bro. I'm finna hit the block.
Some nigga, I'm over there roaming around like trying to find the niggas that
I'm like, what was the cost? And then whoever did it, the structure people, I'm finding these niggas.
whoever it was. So a woman went on vacation and she gets a call from her neighbor. And while she was on vacation, her home was demolished. Now the home wasn't nobody was in the home. It was it was in the family for like decades, homie.
Damn.
And she comes home and this shit is just piled up, right? So she's like, the neighbor goes over there and says like, what's going on? And the people are just rude with her and shit, and like basically like, mind your business.
Yeah.
You know? So the woman winds up calling a family member to go over there and see what's going on. They go to like check permits and things like that. It ends up being that the company is at the wrong address.
How did I know that was gonna happen?
And they fucking demolish the shit. And then the thing is,
God.
the thing is, they destroy the property
With all her shit in it.
and well, no, it was a vacant one. It was like, it was just in the family. It was just in the family property. They destroy it, realize, oh fuck, wrong address. All right, guys, wrap it up.
Nah.
And they just left.
For real, like they didn't even look for the owner or nothing.
Nigga, they just left.
She's got to be getting a bag.
Nigga, the shit is just now it's just a pile of rubble. Like think of like a tornado came over there, boom, and you see the shit in like Kentucky and shit when shit just be demolished. That shit is just right there demolished.
You just have no word, no reasoning. You're just like, what the fuck happened?
And they tried to
Not even a note. Sorry.
nothing, bro. Like it's literally like the nigga that was on the job. He was just like, "Oh fuck, we are fucked up."
Let's go. Let's go.
All right,
Let's go.
nigga.
Let's go.
Pack your shit.
Pack
Let's go.
That's what I would have said. I'd be like, hey, pack this shit up. Let's get the fuck out of here, bro. They ain't gonna know. I don't know how she figured it out, but that's crazy.
I don't know exactly. From my understanding, there's really no solid outcome like what's gonna happen. Like, but they gonna get something, right?
Yeah.
Like, I would think that they would get
Some M's.
something, bro. Like,
Some M's, especially if it's like a family home that's been around. Like,
yeah, it's been decades, like multiple decades.
I need some M's for that.
I'll
And
be.
you gotta rebuild my shit.
We gonna stay here and rebuild.
I'll be sending pictures to the judge of me sleeping on rubble and shit. Like, this is where I gotta live now. You see this with the rubble on top of me, nigga. Like,
Put that shit over
put
your
the rock
face.
on me. Like,
Put a fucking piece of plywood up here, just.
no, for real.
Nah,
That's
man,
crazy.
that shit's wild, bro. I would be so hot.
Yeah, hot as fuck.
And it's a crazy story, you know. Good thing nobody was in it. You know, nobody was in there. But man, I walk into that shit. I just could imagine though, like, and the nigga that got the wrong address. You feel me? Like, that nigga need to be prosecuted.
That nigga need to be let go. He better need to be fired. Nigga.
You better be on the unemployment line, nigga, because that's a hefty,
And not reporting
hefty.
it. Like, I feel like you gotta take that for what it is and report that shit.
You ever done anything in the workplace that like was something that like destroyed a fucking pallet of something or anything like that? Yeah, any type of fucking.
Nah, not really.
Not taking
Especially
anything. Not taking it.
Well, we don't talk about that.
No, we ain't talking about.
We don't talk about that.
I'm saying like, no, not
shit.
taking shit like, cause that's nigga. What the fuck? Opportunity approach, you know.
The
But
thing is, when you're working on a job and they pay you $1,000 every 2 weeks, and they got you busting your ass for 40 hours.
you might want to take some things.
Sometimes a little,
little extra
here, 80 here,
little extra incentive.
300, 800. You feel me? Like
That's crazy.
Hey, you get something for 800. Like that's almost 2 weeks worth of work.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
bitch.
Now you're happy. Like, thank you, boss.
Yeah, for sure.
Now you're coming to work happy.
Hey guys, what do you need
What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Throw the truck? Okay,
okay.
3,000 pallet, 3,000 fucking freight. Okay,
Yeah, no
let's go.
problem.
Remember that shit, bro?
Oh, yeah,
Back
for
at
sure.
Walmart, 3,000, bro.
3,000 pieces.
Remember those trucks, nigga? They'll come in there 3,000 pieces,
That shit's
nigga.
kind of fun. I'll be trying to do that right now.
So the thing is
Sounds like a fun workout.
oh, it's a fun workout, right? I was in there with Chris.
That
That
nigga's
nigga.
a demon.
No, he wasn't.
Wait, which Chris? That's not the white dude, right?
No, Chris.
Oh yeah.
I was in there with Chris.
Well,
Chris didn't work, man. That nigga was like looking at me to pick up all the cat litter and shit, nigga. But yeah, have I done anything?
did we?
So one of go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, did we even ever get in there with each other?
Nah. You were just on the like you. I don't know if you ever threw the truck. I don't remember.
I did, but like
I know
feel
when
like
they
it was
see
never-
me, they're like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Pete's gonna throw the truck." And then they took it to where it was only one person throwing the truck.
You basically.
That shit was terrible.
Anybody else was too for you as well.
assholes like
No, we never got a chance. I don't think because like when you came, you were there. I feel like for a short period, and you were in there by yourself most of the time.
yeah. No, when I first got to Walmart, it was two people, even with me.
Yeah.
And then when I went back the second time around, it was just one person. And then when we were there, it was just throw the truck and then just bullshit in the back. Remember?
Yeah.
Then when I got there the second time, they're like, "Oh no, you got to
You
throw
gotta
the
stock.
truck and then you got to go stock the shelves and help customers."
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck Walmart.
For sure. That shit.
That shit was
back
a-
at that time. That shit was kind of fun.
No. But like the thing is that it's fun, right?
Uh-huh.
But the extra stuff is just kind of like it was like high school to me, bro.
Yeah, for sure. But
like
I feel
high
like
school.
at the time, it's like anything. When you're in the moment, you're like,
Remember those two niggas fighting over that one ugly ass bitch that was there?
oh yeah, for sure. That was crazy.
These
This
niggas were
Umani and fucking
Tommy.
Oh shit.
They were
That
fucking.
bitch was whack. And the whole time Tommy was fucking talking to the girl in the pharmacy and got her pregnant like literally 6
Yeah.
months later after
Yeah,
beefing it with this nigga over that girl. She
that
was
was
weak. No offense to her. Like, I mean, like I said,
beauty's in the
damn,
beauty.
see,
Beauty's
now-
in the eyes of the beholder.
Now, yeah, now I'm going back on my. They're all
So,
art and beauty. No. Okay, so I'm not gonna say she's weak. The reason why I'm emphasizing it is because the whole point of the matter that they were like fighting over
over this,
her and like doing the most, and it wasn't that deep.
and beefing between each other.
And it wasn't, and she was just like, she had like a sweet vibe, but obviously she was down to chill with both of them.
She reminded me of Olive from Popeye. She fucked with Popeye and then fucked with Bruno. Like
But she had such a sweet, nice like personality, but
it
also
could have been sweet. That's why the
but
niggas
it
were there.
was right. But it was almost like devious at the same time. Like she was like, because she obviously she knew
Loved
what
it.
she was
She
doing.
loved it. I mean,
Yeah.
like the attention, right? Like
Yeah, it was probably that too, where it's just like, oh, I got.
she
two
probably didn't
niggas.
get that attention before, and then now she's getting that
Yeah,
attention.
two niggas,
you know?
yeah, for sure. Tommy was a good looking dude. You feel me?
Yeah.
Young dude, colored.
Manny had his own little swag too,
Nah, Manny was like an emo.
but he had his own bro.
Tonight. I think I had that type of vibe. No, cap.
But anyway, at the workplace thing, like, the one of the biggest things that I ever did in the workplace, I didn't fuck anything up like necessarily, but if you want to say if I fucked somebody's money up, then yeah, I had done like I was like, you know, a sales guy, right? So I did this deal with these niggas in Canada to like bring the product into Canada.
But it wasn't allowed in Canada.
There's not legal products, everybody out there. Vape, okay? This is not legal products.
Product into the Canada it should be.
Yeah. It was vape. It was a vape company, and I'm like, essentially like Canada and the United States have just so many different regulations, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So we had to go and custom make the bottles and like the labels, and like, you know, it had to have certain things on the labels compared to out here. And we had to like take off all the fruit on the boxes and everything, like really customize this order, bro. And it was like about 20 bands. The deal. No, the deal was 20 bands, bro. I was hyped, nigga. I'll get 10% from that shit. So I'm like, let's go. And I wanted to bring in somebody in because I was so new to the game too. Like, I didn't really know how to close it, and like I didn't want to lose it, so I brought a more experienced person in. Like, look, we'll go half on this shit.
Yeah,
you know, like he was supposed to be the closer of the company too. So I'm like let's go halves on this. You know, like work with me, get these niggas to fucking hand their credit card over. You know, and we do the whole shipment, bro. Like we do the whole everything, bro. And I felt super embarrassed after this. We did the whole fucking thing. I'm looking at the pallets. I'm like, hell yeah, nigga, we about to eat. You know? And then these niggas go ghost on me, bro. I can't get them on the line.
You guys shipped it before they paid?
No, we never shipped it. But what I'm saying is that there was money that was put
like
into making that. There was money that was promised, and we went ahead and did the initial like groundwork to get that product ready to ship. So like I said, they customized everything. We got the pallets. Everything's already ready to go. I'm trying to get payment information and things like that. Like, look, let's go through. We got this shit. Homie ends up ghosting me, right? And then we finally get him online, and he goes, the reason we're not going to do it no more is because you guys aren't going to give us exclusivity. Like, they wanted to be the only distributors out there that had the product. They wanted to take over the game with the juice, right? Like, they wanted to be the only ones. And they had told me in the beginning that that's what they want, and I told them that we couldn't do it. Even, you know, the other homie, we can't do that. Yeah. Like, we have other partners that we're working with. We're trying to expand different continents. We're not going to just go with you guys.
You got to pay extra. You're not going to charge you the same price
20
just to give you the shit.
Yeah.
Now we need the price to give you the shit and the
exclusively.
Price
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, so the thing is that we didn't say 100% we wouldn't do it. We said, hey, let's do this deal first, and let's build up the partnership so we could, you know, let's see. Sense. You know what I mean?
Which is clean. It makes sense.
Yeah, like let's see. Let's do this business transaction first, and then we'll see if we want to like really fuck with you guys. Yeah. And we had to see if they can move the product, right? Like, because if we're not gonna sign a deal with you guys, and you guys can't even sell the fucking juice.
Yeah, for sure.
So, in hindsight, I'm looking back, like I understand a lot more now. But like when I was in, I was just like, fuck. Like I was
trying to get that off.
I was trying to get it off. Like I was like, nigga, give them whatever they want, nigga.
That's crazy. This nigga's in the background with other niggas on the phone. Like, just tell him, just tell him.
Like, yeah. Tell him, like
exclusive,
nigga. Like, fuck it, you know. So
call us after, nigga.
Exactly. So I guess I wanted to do bad business, right? But like I said, they were like, no, we're not gonna fuck with you no more. So now we're sitting on this juice,
all repackaged,
and it couldn't even have nicotine in it, bro. Type shit. They were gonna like get it and then put their nicotine in it. It was gonna be one like flavor. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of work to fucking put nicotine in all of them.
Yeah, but that's that. Like I said, that's the way we're gonna do it. And yeah. So the thing is, like I said, like, and then the dude that ran the company, like, you know, I felt like a lot of times, like, he would try to like not insult your intelligence, but he thought he was that. I mean, come on, the dude was 25 at the time, making millions of dollars with this juice company. He kind of felt like the man, and he felt like everybody else was like, I'm smarter than you motherfuckers. Yeah. So then I go and do this, and now he loses money, and I'm just like, now I'm looking like a fucking idiot, bro.
That's tough.
You know what I mean? It didn't make me feel good, bro. Like, I was like,
how did he react to it?
He didn't really say much, you know what I mean? But like, I just felt it, you know what I mean?
Was it a different energy after that?
Yeah, I just felt it, bro. Like, he looked at me like a fucking idiot because of what I spent my money.
He's like, what's up, Pete?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
What's up, Pete?
So,
yeah, bro.
Anyway,
good to see you, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what happened with that
crazy.
Shit. Fuck it, whatever. But anyway,
go
ahead.
You got some?
Nah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but in other news this week, fucking Blueface ordered to pay $13 million. You seen that?
For a shooting?
For the shooting, yeah, that he just got it.
I'm trying to think. Does a nigga got 13 mil?
I think his net worth is at like 7 million.
I never understood how that works when when let's say you get fined and stuff or like lawsuit. You try to get me for 13 mil, you gonna get 13 pennies, nigga. What are you talking about? Like
they get to exactly. You ain't never 13 million. You ain't never getting 13 million.
Fuck
I'm
you,
gonna tell you right now,
million, yeah.
Nigga, get it back in blood, nigga.
Exactly.
Get that shit back in blood, nigga. Straight up.
Pooh Shiesty, nigga.
You gonna be better luck fucking coming after me, nigga, because you ain't getting no 13
I ain't
million.
paying no 13 million.
I ain't not a dollar.
It's interesting, because like I said, where's that money gonna come from? That's where my thing is.
No fucking way. You could do like a 50 Cent, like a lot of these niggas when they get sued, when they just sign everything bankrupt and then sign everything into like their wife or their mom or.
Damn.
Yeah, the wife would be crazy.
We gonna hold this in contempt, or what is it? I don't know what the fuck that term is. Yeah, but that's interesting. I mean, honestly, the dude that I don't really know the story. Is it the Las Vegas one?
Yeah, it was the dude that he shot outside the club, but it's not for the guy that he shot. It's for the club, because the club owner had to shut down the club.
Oh, so he's ordered to pay it to the club.
Yeah, to the club owner, 13 mil.
The fuck?
Because that shit had to close down, and it was like kind of new, and supposedly they were making all this money, and it just started up, and
I'm like, but what the fuck? Like, why would that close it down? Like, clearly you guys were having some type of issues over there. Like, it probably was a hotspot for some type of issues.
From what they
the
said,
city probably deemed it like.
From what they said, nothing else really happened. It was just that, and they shut that shit down.
Yeah, I mean, well, Blueface better start rapping some more and shit and coming out with some more TV shows and everything, because I don't think he has that type of money.
No, he doesn't, but not on hand. I mean, nigga got money. I'm not trying to disrespect the nigga. Nigga definitely got money, but
no, for sure. I'm saying 13 mil.
Yeah,
though.
13
like,
mil off the rip. Like, here, take this. You feel me? Definitely don't got that.
I wonder how much money he made off of that song, though.
Tatiana?
Mm-hmm. I'm very interested to know how much money you make off. Like, because it's always interests me, like, how much because some people will say that one song you can live off the rest of your life from, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, in his case.
Look, he has a couple songs.
He does, but I think, like.
That's probably the number one, but also there's Moonwalking in Calabasas went crazy.
True.
That one went crazy. And then even if you go to the older ones like Dead Locs, fucking, and those
I'm sure he's making money off his music. I'm not gonna say he's not.
That nigga owns every part of those songs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say he doesn't make money off of music, but I'm like, I definitely don't think he has 13 mil.
No, for sure.
And then tied in with the people that like how he's tied in with his contracts and shit, he don't even know how much money's on the table really, you know, like. So I don't see him. You know, that man ain't getting no money.
They were saying from the
man ain't
Blue
getting no
Girls
money.
Club, from the OnlyFans shit, that he was making like a good, like, I think it was like $80K or some shit a month or some shit.
Yeah,
but still not 13 million.
Expenses and all that stuff.
No, for sure. Still not 13 million. But
yeah.
I'm just saying, nigga, for sure, getting some money. But yeah, it's just some crazy shit. You are gonna have to get that shit back in blood.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not giving you not one penny.
Not one penny. And however I can get out of this shit.
See ya.
If NFL players, NBA players can get out of child support and shit like that, shit.
I think what you have to do is that whole like bankrupt thing.
I think you go bankrupt, and then also though, like, you got it. Like I said, you have to start putting your shit in other people's names and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because if you go bankrupt and then they just start seeing you making money and shit, going to your accounts and shit, they're gonna fucking take some of that shit.
So I mean, Blueface seems like he's always in the news for the wrong things, though, right? Like that's what I like. Every time I see like the Blueface stories and stuff, bro, like it's so far removed from the music and like him actually like. I don't even know if he wants to even pursue that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I see a lot of people like talking about the music, saying he ain't putting it out, but if you actually see his shit, he do be putting out songs pretty often, and then they be going like 1 million in the first week and shit.
I guess. I mean, I haven't really.
Nobody.
I guess nothing's really came on the radar where I'm like, oh, like there's a new Blueface song.
That's what everybody
like,
said, but like he be doing all the shit, like the one when he had the baby mamas in the pool, the one where he's fucking, hello, how you doing today?
Don't ask me those type of questions.
Yeah, that's
don't ask me those type of questions. That was the most recent one that I did like,
and all of them are kind of like that, and all hitting over 1 million, like, but and pretty quick.
Okay.
But it's just like
because I'm just saying, like, I just see so much like it's always about the baby mamas and that triangle that he's in, which I'm like, damn, like
but I feel like at this point,
I can imagine that's crazy.
I feel like at this point he just sees it as a TV show, and now it's to the point where literally like that nigga's face. And I was thinking about this the other day. Like, there's certain people, but I'll just use him as an example. His face on Instagram, the algorithm is gonna fucking just off his face. It's like you feel me? Like,
yeah, no,
it's
for
crazy,
sure,
right?
Sure.
Like, that shit's so good that it's like it's on certain people's faces. It knows this person.
No, for sure.
No matter what they do, this nigga's shit's gonna go up.
I didn't know that. Like, even on your phone, bro, like you could look at pictures and you could sort them by like people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That trips me out. I'm like,
for
what?
Sure. No, for sure. Yeah, I see that.
So yeah, all that facial recognition shit, all that shit is already there,
that shit
nigga.
knows, bro. Like, if we were, let's say we posted him on the Not Impressed page, which only has like 300 followers or some shit like that.
Oh, it did get it. Remember that traction it got?
Yeah, exactly. Let's say we posted him on here and he was actually here or some shit, and we posted him. The shit for sure gonna get the most views out of everything. Just naturally, like the algorithm's gonna post that shit where it's like. There's no chance where we talk about all the time, like you post some shit, top quality, this and that, and the shit gets like 47 views somehow. And it's like, how are you going to get likes if people aren't even being shown it? Mm-hmm. But somehow you show this nigga's face, and that shit going to go 30,000 views.
For sure. It
did.
did.
No, it did. Yeah, one of our biggest posts is like
when it went there.
likes. But I will say, bigger than that post is the one where we were talking about LeBron. That one has more than that one. So
that one's crazy.
I'll take that. You feel me?
It's
That's
crazy.
Actually us.
So, any more Blueface stuff?
No.
Okay. So you brought up the whole LeBron thing. So that discussion that we had there was, is there going to be? Do you see anybody out there?
I already know where you're going with this.
That is showing you the light of like LeBron, Kobe, Iverson, like the greats, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Is there anybody out there? We said LeBron. I think we said LeBron and Kobe, right? Mm. Wemby. I wish we can get Wemby on the Lakers, dog.
I've been seeing a lot of talk about him, but I haven't actually watched his game.
You haven't seen? Did you at least see the highlights on the Houston Rockets game?
No. He was going crazy?
Bro, and this is what, year one?
Yeah.
Once he, like, because like right now he's like the skinny Wemby. Let him get more of the build and shit, like in the development in the NBA. This guy's gonna be unstoppable, bro. Honestly, if he can stay healthy, because he's tall. You know what I mean? Like the tall guys.
Better than Antetokounmpo?
Yes. Already, I'm gonna say yes.
All right, relax.
And
if they one on one, Antetokounmpo's gonna beat this nigga's ass. I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm gonna say in the long run better.
Like if
I'm gonna say in the long run, I'll change it in the long run better.
Because if they one on one right
now,
because
Antetokounmpo's bigger, that's why he would win.
He'll bully the fuck out that.
But if he was as big as Antetokounmpo, he's balling him up, nigga. Okay, I'm telling you right now.
And everything, he's hitting.
Bro, he could shoot, dribble, block every fucking shot. Homie, you seen the video you sent me?
I seen the wingspan.
He's up right there.
Yeah, the wingspan's insane. This nigga's a whole nother nigga just with his hands up.
Bro, I seen a play where they threw the ball and it was like. All it was is like, think of like somebody like asking for the ball up high. Homie, he happened to end up being at the rim. He's just like, boom, in midair, back like a 180.
Wait, I sent you the one where it's his view?
Yeah.
That was crazy, right?
Yeah.
Bro, this nigga's literally just right there. Like, this nigga puts his hand up and he's already
at the rim.
He's
like
dunking.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit is
exactly,
crazy.
Bro.
How tall is that nigga? How tall is that nigga? That nigga's a freak of nature.
Yeah, bro, and that's what I'm saying too, like, because I was talking about it yesterday. When Shaq was thinner, Shaq could do the coast to coast too.
Yeah.
When he was playing Orlando Magic, he could do the coast to coast. But as he went to the Lakers and he just got bigger, like he could. Yeah, he came to LA and shit, got the good Mexican food, and
for sure.
he bulked up, like, and he couldn't really move like that, right? Yeah. He was just very dominant, very powerful, which Shaq is arguably like the most dominant fucking big man of all time.
But the crazy part is with Wemby, you got to kind of start to ask the question now, like,
hey, fellow Capricorn too, shout out that shit.
Nigga. But with Wemby, you got to start to ask the question, like, is this where the NBA is going? Is it just gonna be a bunch of freak of natures, like a fucking Antetokounmpo, fucking Wemby, Kevin Durant, like 6'9", 6'7", just niggas who could just shoot, dunk?
So he's 7'4".
That's insane. To be moving like that is insane.
7'4", bro.
That's dangerous. That's gonna be hard. I hope in the long run he could sustain that. I feel like they should maybe restrict his minutes.
That's what I'm saying, because he's a tall guy, you know,
That's
so they have issues
sure.
with the
And if he's
knees and
moving
things
like
like that. And then like, but if he can stay healthy, man, like honestly, like the whole, like, you know, you see a player every once in a decade type player. I feel like that's what I witnessed right here. And ironically, the Spurs got him. Like, and you know the Spurs.
This is gonna
you
be
know
tough.
the Spurs.
They need to restrict his minutes. Do like 20, 25 minutes a game.
Bro, look how he's moving. He's like over here moving like a point guard, homie.
That's crazy.
At 7'4", that's insane.
Ooh. That's super insane. 7'4" is insane.
7'4", moving like this? I've never seen it, bro.
No, for real.
He went through the legs right there, dog. He did through the legs and ran and got the ball, bro.
That's crazy as fuck.
Running the floor like a point guard.
Is this where it's going though? Because like, think about it. You got
the Monstars in there, nigga.
Yeah, like think about LeBron, KD, Antetokounmpo, and Wemby on the same team. Like, how you gonna play? Who the fuck? These niggas could just literally
impossible
do everything, and then just throw Anthony Davis in there. Just to
I was gonna say, let's throw Anthony in there,
just to fill up the 5. But like, or throw Jokic. Fuck it.
I'm surprised.
Throw Jokic in there. Nigga.
I'm surprised that the league hasn't been like that though. Like just all bigs like on the floor. You feel me? Like,
no, for sure.
At that point, like maybe you're not as fast, but you are blocking lanes left and right. You got arms that like you got essentially like arm spans that are like 7-9 feet. As well.
Well, because at this point, there's not that many freaks of nature in the fucking. There's like they're sprinkled in where they're that good. Because like,
but I'm just saying, like, imagine a scout being like, you know what, we're getting nothing but like, I'm scouting nothing but the next fucking several bigs, and we're gonna make them into one team.
No, for sure. But give it like 10 more years, and there's gonna be a lot more. Because now these people are being trained like this more better, and then they're gonna start fucking doing better sports science where they're protecting their knees but still making it so they could dribble and shoot and shit, and it's just gonna get progress.
That's crazy.
And then watch, the league is just gonna be a bunch of 6'10", 7 foot fucking niggas.
Point guard, a point guard at like, 7'4".
Fuck, Steph Curry trying to shoot, and niggas just get that shit out of here, bro. Even if you split the lane and try to cut, nigga, there's gonna be another.
That's what I'm saying.
7 foot nigga right there.
And then you got the wingspan of like 10 feet on
Niggas
a 7 foot nigga.
Fucking,
on a 7 foot nigga, like my wingspans are already big at 6'5".
These niggas gonna look like holding America and shit, holding hands across America and shit, just making a wall.
Just 4 of them could hold across
the whole
all around the globe, nigga.
No,
just 4 of them.
Give me 5 Wembys, bro. That'd be crazy.
Why can't the Lakers get this nigga though? He went to the Spurs, bro.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Bro.
And the Spurs, you know what I mean? All right, it's enough sports talk because I don't I don't like sports talking that much. Shout out to Wemby though. So you seen the list of like
where not to go?
Yeah,
that's exactly what I was gonna bring up right now. But go ahead, my bad.
So there's a list of like bad places to go on a first date. Mm-hmm. And was it done by a woman? Do you know?
Yeah, supposedly it went very viral. Supposedly it was a list that women said you shouldn't take them on their first date.
Okay. There was some on this list where I'm like, okay, like I can understand that. But this is questionable.
Bro,
this
like 95% of them, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where the fuck you want to go? Like, there's no...
I didn't even see that one.
What?
A sports event?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Homie.
Everybody loves sports events. Bro, and it's funny because
for a first date, it might not make sense, though.
You can't talk as much. But, I mean, like, I feel people would like that. Unless... But also, if it's like a female who doesn't like sports, it's like...
Yeah, you're
still
fucked.
The vibe
you're
is
fucked.
like... But it's like a girl who doesn't care about it at all. It's just kind of like...
You're fucked. Yeah. Okay, at first I was like, wait. Because I'm thinking from my perspective. Yeah. What? A girl want to take me on
there's
sports
a lot of
events?
Women, like, there's a lot of...
I'm going to start breakdancing, nigga.
Shit, I feel like a lot of the women that I've dealt with, especially out here and shit, like, you want to take them to a Dodger game, they going to fuck with that.
Yeah, for sure.
They going to fuck with a good Dodger game with a Michi and a Dodger dog any day.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. But I would say, like, it depends. It might depend on what sport you go to. Because on a baseball game, you could kind of, it gets loud, right? But it probably don't get as loud as an arena, like football. You know what I mean?
Yeah, football. Why the fuck would you? She's like, but she's still, I feel like there's a lot
of women. What's
your
favorite color? Ah!
Yeah, for sure.
Red.
There's still a lot of women that would enjoy that, but I could see how there'd be some who literally don't care about that. And they're like, I would have much rather went to dinner or fucking.
Yeah. Like, maybe, like I said, depends on what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Because I think For a first date though, you can't get like it's probably not the best place.
And it's funny because
for a first date, probably not the best.
It's probably not the best, but there are a lot of people that would enjoy that, and it would be the best. It literally be the greatest. They'd be like, "This is the greatest first." When I've never been to a hockey game before, like you feel me, like. But
I would love to see it in real time to know like anybody out there ever done that? Anybody out there, if you've ever done that, please let us know in the comments that like on a first date at a sports event and how that turned out, because I think it could be cool.
Yeah, I think it would be. I think a lot of people
and I think it's pretty fucking pricey. Like it's expensive.
Yeah,
it's like $200 your seat type shit.
$200. I got you a ticket. Like,
and then to get like drinks and stuff, that shit go run up quick.
No, for sure. And another one that they put on there was like Cheesecake Factory. And it's funny because we were just talking about this like literally 2 weeks ago when Shantae was here. Yeah. And we were talking about picnics. Picnic was on there.
And I think picnic would, in my eyes, would be a very intimate, great first date. I've never thought about doing one as a first date because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Like if
get ridiculed.
Okay.
Hell no, nigga.
For sure. I feel like you would, but like, okay, if it's like a formal first date, yada yada yada. But if it's like you guys are starting to hang, it's just like I'm not even like I'm just talking because at first I feel like a lot of the women I talk to is like a homie first. Like it's like how you doing? Like we'd be cool, and then it'd be like let's just go get some food type shit. Like it's not like I want to take you out on this. It's just like you want to go get a bite.
Which those are the best. I think that's the best way to do it.
No, for sure.
Right?
So I think if it's like that, and you're like, hey, let's just go put a blanket out and go. Like maybe it's like the delivery too, because if you're just like, hey, what are you doing today? Like let's just go put a blanket out and fucking I'll bring some food and shit and some drinks and we'll chill, listen to some music at the park. Like I feel like that could be cool too.
I think that's very like commendable first date, bro. Mm-hmm. I think that's a little different. I think it might be an interesting approach to a relationship. Right?
I think it could be even better. Really, this list was so crazy because when you look at the whole list, there's really nothing to go to after.
You're like, well, then let's fucking stay home and watch Netflix.
Yeah, for sure. No, but it says your house is on there too. That is not the first date. So you got the Cheesecake Factory, which I feel like, the fuck's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory?
It's pretty nice.
It's pretty nice, pretty pricey.
It's pretty nice.
They got different foods. You feel me?
Whatever. Like, what is it? Because it's a chain restaurant and shit.
Yeah, like because they got 50 things on the menu. They do have a lot.
I'm interested to know, what does a woman think a great first date for a man is?
To take him
out on
nowhere, nowhere, nigga.
Fuck, it don't work like that.
Yeah. Okay, so they got Cheesecake Factory.
I'd just be interested to know that though.
Applebee's and Chili's. I feel like Applebee's and Chili's, I wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Applebee's and Chili's.
That reminds me of like Denny's or something.
Which is sad because Applebee's used to be popping. I feel like when in like 2010, when I was like too young to be like taking a girl on a date, 2010, 2007, maybe even 2012. Applebee's is kind of cool to go, like, take a girl on a date. Like, let's go get some Applebee's.
So then that might be like where you at in life.
Yeah.
Now but there's so many different like.
But I'm saying this is when I couldn't even go on a date. I'm just talking about like the general like how civilization was at that time. Where it's like now it's so like everything has to be upscale.
Yeah.
Like then it was just like cool. Like you want to go to Applebee's and go to the movies after? That's cool.
Yeah.
Now it's like Applebee's. Like this nigga couldn't even take me to like. You feel me? Like
yeah. Because I think it is with the times, bro. It's like everything has to be this fucking beautiful, aesthetic, upscale vibe. Like like I need to be on a fucking yacht for the first date. No, that's crazy.
No, that's how you're acting. But so you got Chili's, Chipotle.
That'd be crazy.
Then you got Olive Garden.
Olive Garden used to be the ones too.
Olive Garden used to be the one. A lot of people I like Olive Garden. Olive Garden. I don't know why I got the boot, bro. I fuck with the Olive Garden. I think
it's because the quality did go down though.
I haven't had it in a while. But nigga, give me them breadsticks and bring the cheese out when they grate that shit.
How much you want?
You feel me? I seen online too. Supposedly, don't quote me. This nigga seen another video, and then apparently you could buy the cheese grater that they use at Olive Garden.
Wow.
So don't quote me because if you go and they say they don't got it.
Oh, you can buy it from them?
Yeah.
Oh,
so this nigga was they do like the reaction. So you watch one video where the guy said he'd go get it, and he was like, "Hold on, I'm gonna go try this," and then he went to go get it, and he's like, "No, you could get it." So
okay.
it's the exact
Okay.
one they use that makes the cheese all fucking
Like just shredded
yeah,
up right
fire.
there. Okay.
You got the movies.
Okay, so I've always heard the movies isn't a good one, and I could see why. Like you're just sitting there
Yeah,
quiet
you
and
can't
stuff.
talk it out. Yeah, I don't think the movies is a good one.
But I've done it, and I had a great time.
Yeah, and some people love the movies.
Like I've done it and had a great time because we did get a chance to talk before the movie started.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and it was just us in there, so it was cool.
See, I wouldn't say it's exactly a bad date, but if a guy asked me like for my advice and was like, "You think this is a good first date?" I'd be like, "Probably not the best." But if she does like movies or she wants to see a certain movie, then you have to do something before, like eat first. That way you have time to talk and shit, and then you guys go and watch the movie. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that I think that's another one where like it depends on what level of your life you're at, though.
Yeah,
You
for
know what
sure.
I mean? Like if you're a teen, that's a great option,
Yeah,
right?
too,
Like
for sure. But that's because you niggas don't know how to talk. You're just trying to make out. You're a little handy in the back. You feel me?
I didn't partake in those things. I was a late bloomer, guys. I
You get a little handy in the bag.
didn't partake in those things.
Then they got your house, which for that's the best first day. You know what I'm saying?
Expertise.
Expertise. You know what I mean? What you trying to do?
This nigga knows his wine. Just
You know what I'm
know.
saying? I know my
He
wine.
knows his wine.
I know what food.
This
to
nigga
pair
come
with
over
it.
there. He come over there like this. Do
You
you want the
Hey.
Merlot?
You murder lot?
Or do you want the whatever the fuck the other shit
You want
is?
the Booney Farms, or you want the bag wine and shit, the Merlot?
So they come
This
with the
nigga
box
said
wine
Merlot.
one day. That's what we
for
got.
Sure. Nah, for sure. We could pair the red wine.
Hey, wine is for the gods,
We
right?
could pair the red wine with the steak, or we could do the white wine with the chicken.
This nigga come over with a piece of steak too. This steak
This
was.
steak right here was aged.
This was the cattle from this steak. They listen to classical music every day,
Shit.
and they were massaged
They're-
8 hours a day.
For sure.
This is the most tender meat. This nigga come over. He come over with the thing though, that got like the little reflector, the little mirror and shit.
I do like the fucking Salt Bay, and I slice it and I hold it up like this, and then I just slap that shit down. You know how you be pop, pop.
He just
You feel me? That shit really get him wet. You know
no,
what I'm
but that I think could be a great first date. But I think that you might have to have a little bit of rapport between that
to come to the crib?
Yeah, like maybe, especially nowadays. Like I think every person should be cautious about going. You know what I mean?
I
Like
feel like if you come to the crib,
you know what's going down. Nah, kind of.
I feel like it doesn't have to go
It doesn't-
down.
yeah,
it
it
doesn't
doesn't
have
have
to go
to.
down, and you don't have to press it.
No.
And I'll tell you guys this too: advice: if you don't press it the first time, she gonna want it even more.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that you have to like smash the first date or nothing like that.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? I really don't. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But just be cool. You feel me? Just be cool. That's what I think it is.
Easy.
Just be cool. I got another story after we get off of this one.
Right.
But what was another one on the list?
Any fast food chain. I agree with that one. No fast food.
No,
chains.
for sure.
Then-
What about family functions?
First date. No.
Hell no.
Which I kind of did that,
Yeah, but no.
but it wasn't like a date thing.
No.
It was just like a chill thing. This is the homie. Like,
Yeah.
feel me?
But no, I definitely I don't
but
think
after I did feel kind of weird about it.
I definitely don't think that family functions is a good first date. Like that could be all types of crazy and shit.
Yeah.
But fuck, after looking at this list, you're right though. Like,
Where the fuck can we go?
where the fuck can we go?
So then we
Please.
got Buffalo Wild Wings, which I agree. Well,
The sports bar is a bad place for a first date. That's why I look at Buffalo as like a
I
sports
guess
bar.
Buffalo's not bad. Buffalo's not bad.
I don't think it's a bad date.
I don't think it's a bad
And then
date.
fucking the wings smack. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad date.
It's
But
great.
Wingstop, no.
Wingstop, hell no.
Because Wingstop is not a sports bar. It's just you go there.
Yeah,
and eat.
no.
Wingstop's horrible.
Because I think the fact that you can get drinks, you can watch games and stuff like that's cool at
What about
Buffalo.
Red Lobster?
I would think
I
that
love them biscuits.
I would think that I've been there for a minute, but I would think that was a good play. Like that was considered, at least in my demographic,
A nice place.
a nice place to
But
go.
now
It
I
all
think
depends
Red
on where you at
Lobster-
in life, bro.
I think Red Lobster is at the level, like people equate it with the level of like Applebee's. Like they
Yeah.
almost see,
Went
which I
down
think
to
is
that.
like a little bit lower, but it's in the same tier group. You
It's
know
just
what
because
I'm saying?
I just think the fact that we're going now lobster, like
Yeah.
fish and all that stuff, like that raised
Yeah.
raised the price on
Yeah,
my
you go to Red
wallet.
Lobster, you still getting like a $40 plate,
Yeah, bro.
$40 to $60 plate. You get some lobster and everything, especially.
Yeah.
You can order whatever you want right there.
Even like a crab place, bro, or something like that. That shit is
Boiling crab or some shit.
yeah, and that's fun type shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
All right, you got a buffet. Yeah, I'm cool on the buffet.
Hey, we begging for the buck, like shit.
Oh,
And we get
shit.
to taste the rainbow, nigga. Like,
Oh, shit. This nigga- yeah, baby, I got you Chinese. I got you.
you want some sushi?
I
Like,
got you some Mongolian.
you want Mongolian? Like, what you want? The fuck?
They got little cuts of steak over there. And shit,
And it
man.
didn't cost nothing but $40.
$27.99, baby.
What about like an all-you-can-eat sushi and shit?
That's what I'm saying. That's
Like-
almost the same thing as a buffet.
But sushi dates are great.
No, I think all you can eat sushi, you're good. I think that's solid. Everybody loves sushi.
Yeah, sushi dates are
Well, I
great.
mean, not everybody, but I think sushi's good.
Sushi dates are cool.
Get you a little soju, a little sake.
I'm surprised that like so then why would Red Lobster be a problem? You know what I mean?
Red Lobster and what? And not what?
Or like any like a crab place or something. Why would that be a problem? But like sushi's not. Going to sushi's not.
Sushi's a little more upscale and fancy and shit.
It's crazy, man.
And you can get all you can eat sushi for like $25.
Yeah, I love those places.
Come on, baby, let's get all you can eat sushi. That spot right there in Santa Cruz, I want to go back there. The one right there by the library.
I never had
Been
that.
there, bro. That one.
Oh yeah. Where I tried to call you for reinforcements
no,
that
you
one
went
day.
to the one by Vallarta.
No, I went to the one over there.
Oh,
I tried to. It was right next to the library, like in the same like.
That
It
shit's
was next to
fire.
Everest and all that.
and the all you can eat isn't just sushi. Like it's almost everything on the menu.
Yeah. I went in there one time and I ordered a bunch of sushi thinking that everybody at the table was eating this shit. And I had like over like 60 rolls at the end of it. And I tried to call this nigga.
I had just ate or
He
something.
had just ate or something. I tried to call him. He's like right down the street. I'm like, hey, bro, like come help me fucking finish this because they about to charge me a fucking shitload for this.
for each roll and shit that you keep, right?
Yeah, and they'll charge you the full price type shit. And then I called a couple people, nobody could come out. And good thing is that the workers were like, psst,
Don't shit. They
we'll take
kept
that
it.
shit. Yeah. I was like, look, we didn't touch none of it. They're like, don't even trip. They got the boxes, put it all in there, took that shit.
Real niggas.
It was at the end of the shift too, so they're like, hell yeah, what free sushi
Fuck yeah,
that you guys about to pay for?
So they got IHOP. Nope. Denny's. Nope.
Nope,
The gym. Nope.
no, not first date.
Unless she's like a gym girl, but then it's like not really a date. It's just like let's get a workout in. So I wouldn't consider it a date. Let's just hanging out.
I think you can have fun with that one too, though, man.
Yeah, but I just don't think you consider it a date. I think that's just hanging out.
Yeah,
Like let's get a gym workout in. I don't think that's
I'm like super curious because there's really nothing on this list. Like you're like, what do you do then?
like if you have a gym session with somebody, and then like a girl, and then you'd be like, "That was a good first date." Like she's gonna be like, "Nigga, what the fuck you talking about
know.
first date? We just
But what if you did the gym session and the sushi date right after?
yeah." Would you consider it a date or is it just like a day
Hanging out,
having
yeah.
a day?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I don't think you call it a date.
I'm like,
I think if you call
what
a date, she gonna
defines
be-
it a date? Like,
you call it a date, she's gonna be like, "Bitch, we just worked out."
what is defined as a date then? Like, where do we go?
You have
I'm
to
like,
actually- that's
where
you.
do we go? Please, any
A
ladies?
date is you actually setting something up and
I'm like, any ladies in the comments, man. Please,
tell us what's a good date.
please let us know where to go. Or if I make this into a clip, please tell us where to go because I do not know where to go now after looking at this.
All right, we've been talking about this for a while, but there's a couple more, so let's just run through. So they got bowling. Bowling's cool.
I think so. What I'm coming to the realization is that it depends on where you are.
What the fuck do they want? They want a hot air balloon ride with the fucking like over the Sahara Desert, like
to the wine vineyard,
to the wine vineyard that's in a small oasis inside the middle
Santa
of the desert.
Barbara, nigga. They're gonna want they're gonna want to ride with that bitch all the way to the like where they make the wine, taste test the wine,
Don't go
get
to-
back on that shit, float that bitch from Santa Barbara all the way to L.A. Go on top of that rooftop where you can have dinner.
Buy a Chanel bag on the way out off of Rodeo. Boom, great first date.
What is it?
You still getting-
So I don't mind the list. Whatever you guys want to make the list, but please make an alternative list to let us know where you want to go.
No, for sure. And then
And
they
if
made
it-
one of the men supposedly, and they were saying type of women not to take on a date and shit, and it was like, women with kids, doing more than one baby daddy.
I would the more than one baby daddy is a tricky one for sure.
No, for sure.
But even having to deal with any type of baby daddy makes it tricky.
No, for sure.
I don't know if I don't know if I like that. Anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
What
Would
else
you be a baby daddy?
Huh?
Would you be a baby daddy?
What do you mean? Would I be a baby daddy?
Like,
I feel like take off R&P. What do you live about, better? That's what I feel
wait,
like.
I didn't say that right. But like, would you have a baby but not like be with somebody and shit, like a baby dad, or you're just a baby daddy? You're not like fucking.
Yeah, because I don't think that like when you have kids like necessarily means that if it ain't working or if it don't work.
But would you try?
I would want it to not be that way, but what I'm saying is that if it went that way, then like.
But would you try though?
Try what?
Like.
Try to be a good father?
No.
Try to be a good man?
Oh shit, Mama, I try so hard.
Like, would I try to be a good loving husband? Like,
Mama, I try so hard. Shit, bro, that's funny.
No, I don't think that because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. As I'm going like through life, man, and you know, just paying attention a little bit more. I'm starting to realize that there's a lot of people that are together that for show shouldn't be together.
No, that's crazy. And we were talking about this the other day where we were like, statistically, like if you look at all the people that were together in the time like that you knew them, they're together. Mm-hmm. They some way or another they're not together no more.
Yeah, for sure. Seen a lot of failed relationships.
A lot
of failed relationships, and they've always been messy. We talked about that too, like relationships being messy. Like it ain't never no cordial breakups. I've never really seen that. You know, hey, we're
still cool. Yeah.
You know, we still solid, but you know, you do you, sure. And then we good. It's always this bitter war, you know. Mm-hmm. But I definitely do think that, especially when kids get involved, people have this perception where they have to stick together no matter what, and the truth of the reality is that like that isn't fucking like that's not the case, because I think it's just more detrimental for the kid, for you, for everybody. You know what I mean? So, but then I also, like I said, like going through life, I just realized there's a lot of people that are stuck, like they're like essentially trapped in their mind with these people, and it's like if it ain't working, it ain't working. You know what I mean? Like let's move on. You know what I mean?
No, there's a lot of people like that for sure. But like I said, you rarely see people who are still together. You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah, that long lasting, you know, been like, you know, like what we see. I feel like the previous generation did, you know, kind of like last, like you have the 50, 60 years together, you know. Questionable relationships too, maybe somewhere down the line, but there was a lot more successful relationships, right? Successful marriages and stuff. Another study that they did showed that couples that have kids have their life is like drastically like worse, like their happiness, bro.
Oh yeah, at the point when they have kids, it just changes.
It changes. You know what I mean? Absolutely. They could have been, you know, merry go away, you know, down the yellow brick road to see the wizard. Now all of a sudden the kid comes into play, and it just made it a lot more tricky and different, and they keep on going on, and you just see them like become less and less and less happy. I think that kids could bring you happiness, you know what I mean? But also like it's a whole nother challenge. You know what I mean?
People less sex, a lot of
excitement. There's a lot less excitement, a lot less
energy, less time.
Yeah, bro.
More drained.
And it's draining. You know what I mean? Like it's draining.
They're not feeding them their own souls and energy because they're busy trying to the soul and energy of their new child. For sure.
Yeah. And
then that affects now them too, feeding each other's energy. And
then they like I think, you know, because like I've been out, you know, had multiple relationships, right? So like you think about them and you're like, okay, like where can you grow from it? Where can you know what I mean? Like, and that it just always to me comes down to you, bro. Like you have to be good with you. Yeah. You know what I mean? in order for us to work. And then if you are gonna like try to work something with somebody, like you have to be willing to like make those sacrifices to make sure that this partner is happy, that they're validated, that they're you got to keep the spark alive. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You know, like, so I think it comes down to you being in a good place, but then ultimately you have to be willing to like really work on the other person's happiness and make that and keep the spark alive. Like take them out on dates still, you know, shit like that, and give them the energy still and all that. You know what I mean?
Makes it a lot harder when you have a fucking
and then you have a kid.
Yeah,
tricky.
Shout out all the parents out there, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, you feel me?
I got one more thing. It's not that crazy and shit. But you ever thought about the idea of you being a manager?
What do you mean?
Like a apartment complex.
Oh, an apartment complex.
Like
I thought
being
you
a
meant
manager,
just like at a store or some shit.
No, my bad. Apartment complex.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about it. You get a free stay and shit.
But I always try to wonder, like, why is it that when the managers I've dealt with in the past, like, why is it so hard to be a good manager? In the sense of like, why is it that I have to like complain to you about fixing some of my shit? Why don't you be proactive as a manager and say, hey, every fucking 3 months I'm gonna come around the building and tell me what you need?
No, yeah, that makes sense.
You know? Why is it that fucking I have to complain or go through the city, go through the owners and all this other shit? Like, I feel like you make your life harder as a manager. Like now motherfuckers don't like you.
Yeah.
Now you got fucking tenants that will leave the building and destroy their household type shit. You know what I mean? Like I always thought of that. Like, you've dealt with management, right? And they're just like, they don't make it an easy process for you.
For sure. That's absolutely true. But also it depends like where you're living at. Cause I feel like, let's say you were in like a high end fucking building or some shit, they gonna come fix that shit.
Of course.
Off the rip. You feel me? I feel like if you're staying in like,
all right, then so why North is it for Hollywood, the hoods and shit? Like why they like?
Because the nigga that's working in there, he's like, bitch, they ain't trying to give me no budget to do shit. They want me to come do fix some shit that
that's
I don't know.
What I'm saying. I don't understand that exactly. I don't understand how it works. Like, do you have to know how to fix certain things
I've seen
or what?
Niggas, yeah, they'll say, but like you could be a general handyman and they'll hire you. Like, you feel me?
Because I'm thinking what I'm thinking is like, okay, well, look. Clearly, whatever you need fixed is not going to come to my pocket from my pocket. Yeah. So I'm going to go to the owners and say, hey, apartment 33 needs this. Sure. You know, like, you feel me? And then I'm going to do my best to correlate that message to you. Like, look, I already put the shit in.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work with you to try to, but I feel like management would be like, fuck you. They don't even come around.
But at the same time, I feel like a lot of these stores, like a lot of these places and shit, like they're not going to, like if you get offered the job, they're not going to test and be like, let me see you take out this fridge and plug in this water heater. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to be like, oh yeah, you're a handyman? All right, cool, bro. You got the job. You feel me? Like,
but you don't even have to, like, from other sides, you don't have to be a handyman to get that job.
Well,
you know?
depending, yeah. Well, you
like,
don't.
Depends on where, though, I guess.
Yeah, depending where and shit. But, like, most of them, usually the manager is down to do some quick fixes and shit. Like, to avoid having to buy a plumber, like, get a plumber and charge it and shit.
Because I always thought it was like, yo, like, what you need? Okay, I'm going to go to the guy that got the money.
Well, yeah, most are like that, but there's some where, like, they'll literally, like, I feel like if you live in, like, Van Nuys or North Hollywood and shit, like, these niggas will literally be like, oh, you need your refrigerator replaced? Okay, he'll come and bring you one and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the reason I bring this up is because I watched an old movie called The Super. You ever seen that movie? It's with Joe Pesci.
No.
And essentially, like, his dad is a slumlord. Like, he has buildings and stuff, and his whole thing is like, rough these motherfuckers up for the rent. Don't fix shit, you know. And this
good or what?
Yeah, it's a good movie. You should check it out. It's on Tubi. They have it on Tubi. It's called The Super. And Joe Pesci is forced to live in the building because of all the codes that the building is breaking, and he has to live in one of the apartments and stuff. So check that shit out, bro. And I'm just thinking, like, when I watch this movie, I'm like, wait a second. Why the fuck do these guys make our life a living hell? Like, we're paying our rent here. Like,
so he was doing it on purpose, fucking with people.
If it's I don't give a fuck. It was like, there was one thing that they were complaining about the door being broken. He's like, it worked before you broke it.
Ah, shit, that sounds familiar.
You know? So
my wall's leaking.
I think you can relate to this movie.
It wasn't leaking before you moved in. Like what
Exactly.
the fuck? How
Exactly.
the fuck you think I'm gonna make this
Exactly,
shit
bro. Exactly.
Oh,
So
yeah.
check that shit out.
yeah,
It's
The
called The
Super.
Super. Oh, it's an old movie. It's like 90s and stuff. A
yeah.
good one. That's it. That's all I got, man.
Hey man, appreciate you guys tapping in, man. That's another episode of the Not Impressed podcast, man.
Yes,
It's your boy
sir.
Kingswood.
For peace sake.
Hey, and everybody keep chasing your shit this week. You feel me? Do what you gotta do. Until next time.
Yes, sir.